Yeah, I'm going for a little bit of a counter pick here. You got John Smith. You get Yao Ming. You get Zhao Sming when you put them together. Going with my hero, Yao Ming. Try shooting over that.
I never realized that's why your name was Zhao Smith.
Yep.
Like that.
Well, I hope you live up to the name because we have one more card to reveal for our opponent.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Will Barton is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots. Not just a long-range shooter.
Barton outside. VanVleet outside. Grant against Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Unloads. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Barnes. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And so here's Portland. The Raptors making their last shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Tiny. No good. Pirtle with some nice D. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. Back to Siakam. Now Barnes, covered by Thibault. Barnes, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Thibault finds Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Portland grabs the miss. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
Here's Sharp. And it's Portland with another.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's VanVleet. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
That free throw misses. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Lillard. He had 22 in the win against Utah. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The three, and he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Toronto trailing. Timeout called, the Raptors.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free T-shirt tonight.
For the Trailblazers, Nurkic has checked in for Grant, and Simon has subbed in for Thibault. Here's Benton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Boucher outside. Shot clock at 5. And Anunoby for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Trailblazers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Allen, he's checked in for Portland. The Raptors also with a sub. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Benton. Pass to Anunoby. The offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Benton. Here's Porter. No good with a layup. Portland leading. Lillard outside. And here's Allen. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Tiny. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Benton. Kept alive. Porter gets the bucket. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Carter comes in for Allen.
Javon Carter.
.110 left in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Outside Porter. Pass to Boucher. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Leading by 5. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Porter. After the basket by Portland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
That's good from Siakam. And the Blazers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Team's making some changes here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Barnes. Simons outside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
We've got Anthony Simons. Jeremy Grant out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Sharp, and it's Tiny in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Grant finds Nurkic. Anunoby with a double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barton. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
The first free throw is good.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Jazz did some really solid work. He ended up with 9 points, and he made an impact with his defense. His rebounding showed a lot of hustle. Everything is going well for this team. His play has certainly helped. Let's see if they can stay hot. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Three-pointer Sharp. And the three-pointer goes. Sharp's got 9 points now in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
It's Barnes on the wing. Barton, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Will Barton picks one up.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Anunoby. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Grant.
2 minutes.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Toronto trailing. Barton outside. Now here's Anunoby. They get it back. Here's Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Sharp. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Timeout called, the Raptors.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Noise for your Blazers answer. Let's hear it again for your Blazers youth dance team.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. A shot to stop the run. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Simons. That one off the back iron and out. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Van Vliet outside. Barton left side. Down low. Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got 5.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Simons. Simons got 5 assists tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Barton, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Siakam.
He's got 11.
3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barton. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Nice shot by Tiny. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. No good on the triple. And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Will Barton. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Thibault. Pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tiny. And the layup is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 11. Got a piece of it. And here's Pirtle. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
And it's out of bounds. Allen off Pirtle. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Lillard. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Raptors, Jakob Pirtle. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Lillard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 17.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. VanVleet with it. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 11 feet out. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Banton comes in for Barton. And for Toronto, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to VanVleet. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Thibault, that's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. VanVleet outside. Pass to Porter. Here's Banton. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. 6 to shoot. Here's VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Here's Sharp. He's got 19. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 13 now. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Van Vliet. Timeout called, Portland.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Carter comes in.
Substitution on the court.
He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Sharp. And it's Tiny in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Van Vliet misses. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Simons from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Barton outside. Now Anunoby. Clock at 6. He shoots. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Simons finds Grant. Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Barnes. Simons outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Boucher right side. Inside. Here's Barton over Sharp. Deflected. Outside for Boucher. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. It's tipped. Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Barton. Nice shot by Tiny.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Pascal Siakam.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Toronto let me know the status. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Lillard's checked in for Nurkic. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barnes. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Barton against Simons. Barton, the pass to Pirtle. To stop the run. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And again, it's Portland with a three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dible's checked in. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Dible against Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Young. Van Vliet outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Hurdle. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Portland has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Here's Tiny. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And Young slams it in.
Assist from
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Barton, the pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Barton outside. Back to Young. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Really good job from...
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
To support your
And
team.
that'll do it, folks.
Make sure to get
For Ali
out safely.
LaForce, Brent Barry,
We'll see
Grant
you
Hill, and our
next
entire
quarterback.
2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
New coupe, take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home. First street, tell it loud when I make a song. Let my brother day. She be all on me like she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted all alone where the slums be. Lot of money on the line, what I'm going hard for. You don't stick with me now, long run, you will see. Don't go, take off. Can tell you that they lying, that they saying that they seen me. No suit, yeah, big boss. I know you, telling business, I'm a big B. Yeah, talking about you. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Why we RACE, no coupe, take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big.
Tall.
All right, I've gotten a couple wins on 2K TV, and we'll see what happens today. Best of luck to you guys.
It's time for payback. Go up. Dang it.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice. Oops.
After the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things, isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Step back shot, and the shot is long. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
Lillard takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
GA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And he makes the first. Well, free throw is good from Lillard.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Goes up again, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one misses. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now, here's Thibault. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And Matisse Thybulle hits from deep.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray looking around. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
and the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Here's Thibault. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he gets it to go.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 minutes.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Over Sharp. Murray, good.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
And the basket by Lillard.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
With the floater. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Lillard against Young. Lillard with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Griffin kicks to Murray. Passes it to Bay. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Trailblazers leading by 9. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Tiny. And it's Eubanks in at the center, filling out the middle. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Grant. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Over Bogdanovich. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Rejected by Murray. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Bay, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good. Grant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Bay wide open, and he fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Grant the pass to Sharp. A floater. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp got his first points in this one.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Murray. Pass to Bay. Takes a three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Sadiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Murray. His last outing with 20 points. Lock at 6. Over Sharp. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Lillard, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Not the guy you want to send to the stripe. Damian Lillard cashes in on his free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
The throw good, Damian Lillard. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Eubanks. Lillard against Young. Shoots over Lillard. Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Murray outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Thybulle. Bogdanovich, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. When you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Griffin subbed in for Bogdanovich. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allred. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny, in the last game against the Raptors, did a lot of good work. He ended up with 8 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of. His level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And that's foul number 2. maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Griffin. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate.